but their partner was a Lucimon. And I'm like,
What?
well, my character, because my character's like the Izzy of the group. Hi Twitch, hi Facebook. I'm finishing a story and then I'll get into the Relic Hunters announcement. But my character's like the Izzy of the group, so I was like, oh, and I scanned. I was like, so are you the Lucimon? And the Lucimon was like, no, I'm not the Lucimon. I don't bear the crest. I'm a Lucimon. I'm like, oh, well, that's still pretty fucking terrifying because all of our our Digimon were like terrified of it because like they knew that. You know, obviously there was the evil Lucimon and shit. It was dope. It was dope anyways. So hello everybody. I was just finishing telling a story about my adventures in the Digimon campaign that I'm part of this past Saturday. Welcome back to Relic Hunters. Though we're not talking about Digimon. We're going to be talking about Relic Hunters today. And I have no announcements on the ChiefDucky side of things. I was streaming Bloodborne earlier. That was a lot of fucking fun. I do plan on streaming earlier than normal because thank you, Nurse Purple Ranger, for the subscription. I greatly appreciate it. Going on a 19 or 18 month streak. Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful. I'm going to start streaming earlier than 10 p.m. because normally a lot of people have told me that they're usually in bed by then, so they don't get to really catch my stream. So I'm going to try to roll back the time a little bit for those so that they can be part of it more and interact with the community a little bit better. So hopefully I can do right by you guys by streaming a couple hours earlier. I've been doing, like I mentioned, like the past couple streams, I've been doing Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Code Vein, Hellpoint, a bunch of Souls-like games, and so that's why I've been changing up the material a little bit. I'm still going to be finishing up Digimon and a couple other games. Like those are still going to be part of the lineup and everything, but yeah, I'm going to be trying to do a little bit more here and there. But that's it for me, so now I'm going to pass it over to Ryan.
Cool. Yeah, I'm excited. Episode 4 officially. And like I said last week, tonight's episode is entitled Malware Issue. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. Some stuff's gonna get feisty tonight, I think. So, yeah, feisty. And some people are gonna learn a lot. Some others are gonna learn nothing. So, with that being said, ChiefDucky, go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage, sir.
Okay. So about that, I didn't have it prepared.
Oh.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Shut the fuck up!
An unknown digital presence has disrupted the normal data stream of the digital realm and has claimed it for its own, and has brought items into the realm from the physical world. My name is Terra, overseer of the firewall, and I seek out the help of those called the Relic Hunters.
Welcome back!
Alrighty. So, end of episode 3 saw everybody but Zero in the firewall cafeteria, I guess you could call it. And Zero had just asked Terra about darkness, water, and numbers. And Terra said something about a kraken. And then at that point, as Alex Knight was about to make a burrito in the what do we call it? What'd you call it there, Alex?
The Insta Kitchen 3000.
That's it. The Insta Kitchen 3000. The alarm went off, stating that someone in a digital realm was attacking the digital realm of Tehran. And I believe that's where we left you guys off in the command center of the. No, we left. You were landed on the ship there, right? Okay.
We had loaded up the ship.
You had loaded up the ship, so you hadn't made it there yet.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Good. So we are on the ship. Would you like to... I will give the party an option. Would you like to play out the ride, or would you like to fast forward the ride?
I remember that at the end of last week I was going to say something to somebody, but over the course of the week I forgot who I was going to talk to, and what I was going to say. So,
If you were going to talk to anybody, it was probably going to be Zero, just because of your conversation you had the night prior is probably what I'm going to guess. But
I do remember. You were great. Okay, so while we're sitting in the cart, plane, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Actually, does anybody else want to go first?
Go ahead, take the floor.
Okay, I'm going to, in a very, very not like loud and boisterous, not a preachy voice, but in like a loud enough voice that everybody can hear me. I'm going to be like, hello, fellow Relic Hunters? Is that what we're called? I don't remember the semantic word. It has been requested by a member of our party, Zero, that I teach him the ways of the Pantheon, and I wanted to offer the invitation to anybody else so we don't have to do multiple lessons if anybody wants to know.
Ooh!
Learning about another realm's culture would be beneficial for me. So I say yes. I accept your offer.
Like a church service?
It better
No.
not be.
More like a, hold on. The phrase, more like a Sunday school.
I'm gonna pass, and I'm gonna lay down on one of the seats.
That is 100% fair. I fear that now is probably not the best time, but I expressed to him that I wanted to wait until we offered the chance to all members of the party. By all means.
Even though I am not religious, I would like to attend. I will sit in the back pew and keep an open mind.
You are always welcome, regardless of which pew you choose. And, Sir Agni, I am sure that you are used to special arrangements and seating at such proceedings. However, given my limited time and resources, I was not able to prepare anything for you. For that, I do apologize.
Apology taken, but no worries, my friend. I've been in the service and I've been in the company of many clergymen. This is not unknown to me. But in return, I would like to also offer to you to learn the history of my kingdom, my people, as well as what you call religion, if you would like that as well.
I feel the trading of minds would be very beneficial for all.
Absolutely, my room is open at any given time. Just don't wake the old man.
I'm gonna
Talking
look
about
a little bit
me?
confused. Who is the old man?
Well, I'm look because remember the reason why I say the elder. Instead of saying old man, the elderly gentleman,
Oh, there you go.
because you went to bed before I did.
Yes, I did. I passed out in mid sentence,
Exactly.
basically.
Because remember, in that room, in the conversation between you and I was just talking. You fell asleep like halfway through that story.
Yep.
So that,
Agni, right after you say that, Agni, you just hear a from his crotch pocket.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to smack my crotch pocket and growl at Agni.
roll the d6.
I need you to roll me a d6, Ron.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1.
2.
You okay? Hold on. Yeah. You don't hit full shaft. You're like right above it, like. But you missed the crotch pocket completely. But
Quarter shaft punch.
It's called a shaft punch.
slap, like what I would call like say if the palm struck the landing strip, if you know what I'm talking about.
the groin area.
Yes.
My groinal
Yep.
region.
Groinal.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that. I am still gonna like kind of. It's a very mechanical growl, and Agni just like an old man huff. Like whenever your grandpa is mad at you, but he doesn't want to say anything, so he just.
Ronan, can you roll me one more d6?
God dang it!
If I'm remembering correctly, you don't look much
Okay,
older than like
never mind.
the general members of the party, right?
No, it wasn't based
I
on
am an
physical.
ape.
It wasn't
Oh,
based
go
on
ahead.
no. The comment wasn't based on like the physical attributes. It was more or less the sleep thing.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember because
Yes.
I have a number floating in my head. It was like really old, but I don't remember if that's
Yeah,
what
but-
you were outside of the thing
No,
or
you-
if
you-
Avatar
you
looked
would-
like.
Yeah, what you would see in your world, Maxwell, his avatar is this 7.5 foot tall green machine, metallic machine.
Yep.
So he doesn't look old. That's where the
No.
confusion
Nope.
would come in.
Correct.
I'm like, why is
Yep.
he
That's out of game
old?
knowledge that we know.
Yes.
I just, as Andrew, could not remember because there's
Thank you, Trevor.
everybody has
That's what we
two different sets of dates going on, or most of us do.
No,
Right. You have only heard Sergio call him old and make fun of his age, but that would be about
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
That is true.
So,
But,
Why
But
does
continue.
he address you as old? You don't look that wise.
I'm experienced.
Agni's going to chuckle and look over at Maxwell, young one. It's because he slumbers before the rest of us. I was telling a fable, one of great legend, and he falls asleep halfway through.
I'm just gonna sit there and nod.
Yeah, like you do that.
Yep. Just. Yep. Yep.
But yeah, so yeah.
So tell your stories, and I.
Well, I don't think we have time for one of my many tales. And then he's gonna look around. I wonder how far we are until we actually land.
are you asking?
driving?
It's just
Are you asking
it's an open force statement.
Okay. At that point, you ask that question, Agni, and then Maxwell asks who's driving. You hear Decca's voice from the speakers of the ship. Hello, this is Decca, your onboard navigator. I do apologize for the tardiness, but we will be there in about 5 minutes.
Thank you, Deca.
Food. I'm gonna reach down and grab ramen out of my crotch pocket. I stored it last episode. Remember,
did.
I dumped it down
He
my
did.
crotch pocket last episode.
Oh, he did.
You put what down there?
Ramen.
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 Hot ramen.
Hot ramen.
I need you to roll me a d6.
That is disgusting, sir.
It's only been a couple minutes. 3.
Agni's gonna.
Still, it's in your crotch.
He's about to see how much burn damage you took. You even realize?
You would notice that almost 60% of what you had in there is now gone.
You freaking ate all my ramen?
Listen, Guardians get hungry too, numbskull.
Even in pocket dimensions.
God dang it.
Yes, you put hot food in here. It was then a hot pocket. It was.
Gosh. Well, I can guarantee I will never call you an extraordinary gentleman.
I never asked you to, but at least there you are, sonny boy.
Well, you know, he is taking the Highlanders.
I'm just gonna continue eating the 50% of ramen I have.
I'm sorry, that shouldn't be in character. I know nothing about it. That wasn't in character. I fucking cried.
No, you're fine. Decca comes back over the speaker system and says, Master Engel, would you like to proceed with the deity presentation?
If everybody wishes at this time, I've got a quick minute.
Yeah.
Actually,
absolutely.
before all that, hey, Agent, why were you so agitated about the place that we're about to go to?
Yeah, that was very suspicious.
I'm gonna sit there and kind of shake my head. Bad experience.
Okay, what was the bad experience?
Failure.
You gotta go into more detail to give us information of what we're heading into.
As he says that, I'm actually going to hold my hand out in between Zero and Ronan. I'm going to say...
The barbarian.
Yes. I was going to not do it, but you did it for me. I said, the man does not have to share anything he chooses not to at this time. As he respects your privacy, you shall too respect his, at my request.
You're gonna see the robot's face and jaw drop. Like, what the heck? I appreciate your kindness, but I'll explain more whenever we get there, so I have details.
If only you were willing.
And I'm just gonna nod my head.
Okay, and at that moment, you feel a deceleration, and Deca says, "We will be landing in 30 seconds. Brace yourself. We will be landing in the area and zone of the glitch."
Okay, great.
Does anyone wish to spell up, as it were? And I'm going to hold my hands, and they're going to, like, sparkle with a little bit of purple.
I will,
Immediately reach out.
I will gingerly extend a hand.
Okay, I'm going to, if it is okay with the DM, because he might want me to do this in combat, I'm going to go ahead and pre-use Body of a Vol'jin Feral on the 3 that offered their arms.
Okay, you are going to have to roll a d6 for each individual person.
That is 100% fine.
Alright, so who's first? Well, I guess I swatted. So,
It's whatever Maxwell's choice. So I'm going to let him choose, because he, in game, would literally be the one who would be choosing first, second, or third.
So since Ronan, the barbarian, slapped first, I'm going to go ahead and roll for him.
Yo, boys,
That is a
how's it going?
6.
A what?
A 6.
Oh yeah, that works.
Okay, and then Agni said he reached out his next.
Yes.
If I could roll that on the table, that'd be fantastic. Where did that even go? That one is a 3. And then...
Agni, yours works.
Fuck yeah.
And then on 0... Wait, did you say you held out your arm? Your arm? Okay.
No, Alex did.
I'm going to pick myself for the third one then, since no one else offered.
Oh, okay.
That is a 6.
Yeah, yours works as well.
Okay, I have used all 3 of my spell slots there for the day.
Yeah. So... My brain. Ronan. Agni. And Maxwell. All have advantage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Actually, in character, he would ask this question. Do any of you have any extraordinary sensory abilities?
what do you mean?
Can
Define
you
that.
see things that others cannot?
I can focus.
DM, can Agni see anything like in regards to digital code or anything like that?
Make the DM guess himself.
Look at him make the roll for it.
I did. You could tell other digital matter from your realm. Everything else you would not understand at this point. It would be like a foreign language.
So essentially, I can tell what comes from my world and what doesn't.
that would be the only thing you could tell of right now.
Okay,
Yep.
in character, the most that I can do is able to scan and discern what is and isn't from my realm. And from what I've seen, those... Would the enemies from earlier, DM, would they have not registered in regards to that?
You mean the Digidrones? Or are you talking about the generals?
The Digidrones and the generals.
The Digidrones would have, because they were
Okay.
made from the digital devices.
Yeah.
Pixelmon would have, because he was
Yes,
but once he changed into Pixelmon, you would only be able to read half of his code.
Okay. I can read most code, but the enemies that we fought earlier, their code was scrambled. It was almost that I couldn't really discern what is and what isn't. But that's the most that I can do.
He's gonna look around to see if anybody else is going to say anything.
Just I can kind of focus and discern, just like Agni there, but in a little bit broader of a spectrum.
you guys do not have, and they might not be concepts in your world, such things as mana sense or essence view.
I have no clue what any of that is.
Okay. He actually says okay, kind of like shifts in his chair, which he does sometimes before he goes into explaining mode. The magic that I use pulls from an energy. The energy, or the ability to use it, we address as mana. And if any of you guys could see it, that would be helpful in extraneous circumstances. Oh, also I can see dead people. Not here, but in general.
Oh my god.
So from what I understand, most of your abilities do not work in this realm currently.
No, it's kind of discerning, actually. I'm sure there are many a soul that have passed by that have needed my assistance, and I just haven't had the ability.
Would Agni know anything about like the digital afterlife, or if there is a digital afterlife, the rebirth cycle?
You would know how that would work in your realm, but you would,
Okay.
like I said, you wouldn't
Okay.
know anything outside.
I just want to make sure that I'm getting facts straight here.
Yep, you're
Okay.
fine.
After you say that, well, in my realm, what you would call a rebirth cycle. Once the code of a mon is destroyed, the code gets recycled back into what you would know as a life stream, and that code gets reassembled elsewhere in the form of eggs. From those eggs, they start off at a weaker form and they train until they're able to achieve a form such as my own.
I believe I have heard that addressed as reincarnation. But either. I do not mean to waste everyone's time.
No,
I just figured we would get on a more common ground before we go into the throes of battle, as it were.
Fear not. Sharing knowledge is what I'm all here for.
As we would probably be about landing this time, he's going to just say, I pray for our safety.
As that point, the ship lands.
Alright, so as the ship lands, I'm actually going to get up and stand in front of the door, in front of everybody, basically blocking everybody's way. Would I see outside of the window first? Or the doorway?
No, the main window is facing the opposite direction of where the glitch is.
What I'm saying is, will I recognize the place and recognize some landmarks and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna stand in front of the doorway, and I'm gonna, with a extremely mechanical, heavy sigh. This is why I wanted to wait. If you look out the window, this is, and you can see me physically start shaking, and this is T-Ron. One of my earlier missions, one of my very first missions was here. I obtained data and was able to get out.
The door opens.
As he's speaking, I'm going to listen before I acknowledge Ronan's plight. I'm actually going to walk over to Maxwell. In my culture, we say, "May the Ofani protect you." And then I'm going to put my hand on him, and I'm going to, if it's okay with the DM, I will gladly roll for it. But I want to digitize this crest on, like, right here on Maxwell. It's this right. Yeah, come on. Oh, come on. My phone's too bright. Hold up.
Like, I don't know if it's my camera failing me or what.
Okay.
Oh, that looks dope as fuck.
Oh, heck yeah.
Sorry, out of character.
Did you say roll for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I thought I read your lips right.
No, you can. Yeah, you can roll for it.
That was a 4.
Yeah. So, where are you pressing it? Where are you placing?
Here's his breast, right up here, like on the collarbone. Like if there's a free spot for me to just give him.
Did you say spume?
As you place it on, I'm going to say the upper breastplate, the upper clavicle, like up in this area here, the crest does appear there, but as it does, it fades away.
Yeah.
It'll stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Out of game, think of the Monster Hunter tribal tattoos.
Yep.
For the 3 people that understand that. That it'll be there. It'll just fade away, and if something happens, it may reappear. Certain different things. But it is there. You see it Think of it as invisible ink. Okay?
And with this crest, may my divine guide you. And then I'm going to bow to him as well. I will bow to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to place my hand on his shoulder. Now let's go help our friend. And I'm going to waltz over to Ronan. And then as I get closer, after he finishes that statement, fear not, friend. We are here. Whatever happened in your past mission, whatever transgressions you have made, we will make up for it. We are Relic Hunters. We will solve this.
And I'm gonna nod and continue. Out of game real quick. DM, what was the gentleman's name? You never wrote him down.
Jaren.
Jaren. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna continue and continue being like I did have a partner. I'm not quite sure what happened to him or if he even made it out, but I've got my information that I needed. I wanted more. I've never failed a mission since, and other than this one, and failure stings. And I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to walk out the door. And as I walk out the door, I'm going to, not under my breath, but in a low tone. I forgot our morph call.
Let's get digital.
Let's get digital.
Oh yeah. I'm going to basically just mutter, "Let's get digital."
Okay.
Okay.
Dude, I don't get a womb, a zoom, a wom,
Oh,
or...
yeah.
A whoop,
whoa.
a zoom, a wom, or nothing.
Okay, there you go. Is anybody else not digitized?
I think everybody else wasn't digitized, unless because remember I powered down after the riddles.
Right. Uh-huh.
So
I've been digitized the entire time.
yeah,
Alex
yeah.
has been the whole time.
Helmetless.
Yeah,
Eat
helmet.
freedom.
Yep.
Let's put that on. I guess as Ronan transforms, So what's in front of us, like off the loading dock? Is it just is it grassy? Not grassy.
So it is. So what if all of you are looking outside of the door right now, you see a grid pattern of digital overlays. It's basically like a giant, kind of what your simulation station looked like. It literally looked like digital lines in grids all over. It's a flat plane. It's a flat surface, and you just see lines all across the grid. It's literally in grid patterns like a checkerboard, but it's a black grid with bluish white lines going across. And in front of you, I would say about 10 grids away, you see a Crassus and what you would guess would be one Digidrone.
Okay, so we would,
and it looks like they are standing at some sort of console in the middle of this gridded pattern.
So it's 10 grids away. How in terms of feet?
About 100 feet. It's probably 10
Okay.
feet per grid.
So we would see these. So we would see a Crassus and the drone. Immediately, all camaraderie, like the benevolence of the king, gone.
Okay.
And with that, I am going to. If it's down, so I'm going to run off the ramp, run down the ramp, and then start running towards them, leaping through the air, and let's get digital. And then.
Womp.
And then
That's the noise you made. Okay.
after the transformation is done, I'm going to just land and just.
Roll me a d6.
Fuck yeah, dude! I'm down for it. That's a 3.
Okay. You make a loud thud as you land, and he hears it.
Okay.
So him and the Digidrone both turn around, and you would hear him as if it was right next to you, all of you. Excuse me. I was wondering when I'd find the hunters here today. Can't do the master's work without you interfering. And I
Your
see you
voice
brought
changed.
him, didn't you?
What was that last bit?
And I see you brought him with you, didn't you?
But do we realize who him is, like with the wording, and does he like make any indication who he's talking about, or?
No.
Okay.
Roll me a d6 though, Agni.
Okay. That, sir, is a lightning bolt.
You would have a strong sense that he was talking about Ronan.
Okay.
I was like, would I recognize the voice?
The voice, no. But you would recognize this place as the place.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So, I'll wait to see what everybody else is doing first.
Okay.
Oh, great. Look, the big guy's running in without a plan. Let's go help him.
Okay. Ronan, you're still standing in the doorway.
Okay.
So.
Well, no, I walked out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
walked out, and I'm just basically single steps, and Agni runs past me, and I'm just walking.
Alex?
I do a front roll down the ramp, and then kind of stealthily kind of go around, like I want to put like a perimeter around them both.
I like that stealthily required air quotes.
Roll me a stealth
Yeah.
check.
Stealthily.
So.
Like I want to surround him with. Oh no!
Oh, no.
I love that. Oh
Here
no.
in these parts, we like to call that the Elvira special.
Here's
You
what
ain't
it
doing
is.
nothing.
Okay. Has anybody ever seen Galaxy Quest?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a Tim Allen movie where they're on this desert planet looking for this thing, but it's literally dirt. But he literally does all of these rolls, but like grunts and makes all of these noises, and so the Digidrone just follows you across, and it's just following you, like tilting its head. Akraxis, if you remember, is this big, bulky, white. Armored, like it has like bicycle, not bicycle, but like the motorized bikes from this digital realm. If everybody knows what I'm talking about, the parts of that motorcycle is his armor, and then the Digidrone. It looks like he just turned one of those motorcycles into a Digidrone. So it literally has the digital wheel as its face,
Ooh,
and
fuck yeah.
it literally just looks like if you stood one of those bikes up and literally transformed it as a transformer into like a thing with arms and legs.
I need this drawn now.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, Alex, this thing is staring you down. Good, yeah. Maxwell, what are you doing?
Has Zero left the airplane, or whatever we're calling it? Airplane, boat,
the codex.
spaceship.
The codex.
The codex, yeah. Has Zero left the codex yet?
I don't know. Has he?
I'm just on the ramp.
If he hasn't left yet, I'm doing nothing.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, like, I'm slowly,
So
again, just...
okay, since that's what everybody's doing. As Agni is running, he is going to get onto the comms. Well, tapping into the comms as he is closing the gap between him and Akraxis. It looks like it's only him and two. You said there's only two other drones, right? The one that was already there.
One.
No, just the
It's
one. Okay.
him
You were
and
describing the drone that was there. Okay. So
Right.
it looks like it's just them two. We still need to hurry. They seem to be at some sort of panel.
What? And you're just gonna hear me stutter.
As Zero makes his way off the ramp, I'm going to follow
So Ronan, what are you doing?
the barbarians.
Stuttering while walking.
I'm gonna turn back and then I'm going to like do one of those like immediate halts for like a brief second, and without even like breaking, I'm gonna look at you, point at you. I need you right now.
You're gonna see me keep in mind now I'm 5'9". So you're gonna see me just literally grab both the bladed tonfas off my back and keep just. I speed up a tad bit, but my head's down and I'm just marching towards you.
Just a
So earlier, whenever you mentioned that thing, did you say that you lost your partner?
I had left him behind.
You left him behind. Okay, but
Yep. Basically, I don't know what happened to him, and I had left with the information that I needed because I wasn't used to having a partner.
Okay, and then at that moment, I'm like, redeem yourself. This is what this moment's all about. And then I'm going to turn back, and then I'm going to resume. I'm going to pick speed back up. Fucking Christ, pick up speed. Whatever. I'm going. And then as I'm picking up speed, I was going to do something here, but I don't know if it's in the realm of possibilities. What I want to do, DM, I'm going to describe it as it happens. If it's not feasible, stop me. But
Okay.
as I am going forward, I want to leap back up into the air, but then I'm going to rear back as far as I can, throw my spear, but then as the spear is getting forward momentum, I was going to create a shadow tether and wrap around it to propel myself forward.
Okay, so I'll need you to roll twice, one for the throw and one for the tether.
Okay. Okay, so it's 4 for the throw.
Okay. How far were you trying to throw it?
As close to Atraxius as possible. I'm not aiming for him. I am just throwing it to close the gap further.
Okay. I would say you got about 40 feet closer. So
Okay.
you're still about 50-ish feet away from him.
Okay, and then for the tether was a 5.
So you're launch yourself towards
Okay.
where the dredge is. Yep.
So as I'm flying through there, because whenever I tether onto it, I'm going to rear it back. But as I'm flying through the air, I'll land that 40 feet, and then as I land, if you want me to roll for this again, continue with that momentum, keeping that speed.
Yeah, roll one more time.
Okay, that's a 5.
Yeah, then you do that.
Okay.
Okay, and at that point, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Ooh, I actually rolled a 6.
Goddamn, I rolled that.
6.
One behind the desk. 6.
Happy days for me.
Dang.
Okay, so those of you that rolled a 6, can you roll one more time?
Yep. 3.
4.
Got a second 6. Hell yeah! Look at me burn all my good rolls before we even fight.
Chief, what did you roll the second time?
Oh, I rolled a 2.
Okay, so Maxwell, you're up first.
All right. Now that Zero has successfully left the codex, as we're calling it, I'm going to just with almost at the speed of a heavy jog, just start running towards the fray. I'm assuming at 100 paces, I'm not gonna get there in one turn.
No, but I'll give you a normal action and a free action. Those of you who are that far away, I will give you all 2 actions in this point. Okay?
Okay. Let's see here. I guess I'm going to say to myself, let's get digital.
Okay?
See if I can do that whole transformation sequence thing.
Okay. So you just hear, oh, hee ha ha.
Oh, yeah.
Sound like a drunken goose.
Yes,
I love these.
Womp.
I love it. But yeah,
Okay.
I assume that would be my free action in addition to me getting into the fray.
Okay. So that's both of yours?
Yep.
Okay. Who are you going to pass it to?
Zero because he was behind me.
Okay.
Leo, you ready?
Uh-huh. I'm so ready. Are we gonna slash some people down today?
Oh, depends.
No, depends. Depends for old people.
Oh my god. You can depend on people of all ages, Maxwell's gonna say to himself.
Do you want to say it, Leo, or do you want me to?
I don't think it'll work if I say it, because I myself can't transform. But you,
Let's get digital.
As he's talking.
You hear like swords clanging, ka-ching, 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 womp.
Alright,
Ready to go. You just hear him. Off to battle. Here we go. Off to battle. Here we go.
I'm so proud of this boy.
We need to be quiet because we're about to go invisible. And then he's gonna pull out the invisible. He's gonna pull out the invisible key and use
Roll
it.
me a d6.
5.
Okay, you go invisible.
And then he's gonna start heading towards the battle.
Okay. Who are you gonna throw it to?
Alex.
I'm still tumbling.
Okay.
And mid tumble, I'm gonna take out my I still haven't given it a name. My baton.
Okay.
Double blade mode.
Woohoo! Double blades. Here we go.
Yeah.
And I'm still tumbling.
I'm so proud of her out there living her
And
best
I
life.
stick the blades like out, so they're kind of spinning.
So you're
As
going Ninja Storm Lightning mode on me. Is that what you're doing? You're just
Sure.
going. Roll me a d6.
No.
No.
That might work. I mean, I don't know if how
Okay.
many people have told the DM no before, but I mean, shit.
You're tumbling like normal. The Digidrone is still
Confused.
actually, yeah, it's still not confused. It's glaring you down, following you everywhere, every moment you go.
How close
So-
am I to it at this point?
You are. Oh, good gravy, Miss Daisy. You're about 20 feet from them.
Okay.
I just rolled a 6, so yeah, you're about 20 feet away from them.
Okay, I just stop.
Okay.
It's like, oh my god, I'm getting too old for that shit. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. And I just start running with my blades out like that.
I am a fan.
I just picture you running because you're just talking, so I'm assuming you're talking to Cumin. I don't know who you're talking to, but
Just putting it out in the
anyone
world.
who will listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you passing it to?
Ronan, the barbarian.
A barbarian.
Passing it to me. So I'm. How far away am I from?
If
That
you're
big boy.
walking at a leisurely pace, you're probably at this point 90 feet away.
Ooh, but he sped up a little bit.
I was saying, but I sped up
Okay.
a little bit.
Oh yeah, you did. You're probably now caught up, just a little bit behind where Agni is.
So about 30 feet away or closer.
About 40 feet away. Yeah.
Alright. So as I'm basically power walking past, I'm going to stop once I get to Agni, and I'm gonna kind of look over, and you just Agni, you just see me shake my head, and I'm not saying a word, and I'm literally going to put the shield together and step in front of Agni.
So
Push.
I'm gonna say this. Are you running with me? Because I'm like Sonic the Hedgehog going, son.
Oh, I thought you said you stopped.
I
To talk to
stopped
me.
and then I continued.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you kept
This
running.
is hilarious. If you want to still play this out, if Ronan the barbarian wants to fucking like, it's like you can still shake your head like you could stop in front of me, and I could stop if you want, and you can still say that and the shield and everything if you would like to do that. If you still want that to play out.
DM, is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
So I'm literally going to power walk in front of you, class shield, and said push.
Alright, so as soon as he says push, actually since you stopped in front of me, I'm going to jump with all the momentum that I have, and I'm going to drop kick you forward.
I need both of you to roll a d6.
How's
right
about
now.
this for a push, friend?
Gosh, damn it.
I like it.
I got a 6.
I'm also so proud that everybody else is saying the barbarian now.
So I'm full shield and oh gosh, I'm full shield in front of me. Just got drop kicked, so I'm like a freaking cannonball.
Okay, so
Oh, I don't like that laugh.
so Agni was still in full stride. You literally stop in front of him, and Agni just punts you.
Like,
Punts you. Okay, 30 yards. Okay, and you land on your feet, shield in front of you, in front of the Digidrone and in front of a Craxus.
Okay.
Good shot.
So I'm standing there, shield up, in front of me, and I'm not looking up. I have not looked up. I'm still behind my shield, and I'm literally just going to like grit and bear it.
okay, so you're hunkering down. I like that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass to the bad guys.
All right, I'm gonna
Agni,
start,
I want you the last hit on this one. I want you the last hit on this one.
I'm gonna start with the Digidrone.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It is now looking right at Alex. The Digidrone is going to change into the bike and charge at Alex.
The light cycle.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Alex, I need you to roll me 2d6.
Oh,
Yeah.
For the record, while Alex was rolling, Andrew, your dogs scared the shit out of me because I wasn't paying attention. I saw that you were gone, but I saw a movement in the background. Before I could focus in on that, I threw my headphones down and I was about to fucking scream. I thought they were ghosts.
You're not wrong.
I rolled double sixes.
That rip.
So, and it's me. So, Alex, this light cycle comes speeding at you, and it disappears into the grid pattern. It comes up between your legs. You are now riding on top of this light cycle. It spins around back towards Akraxius, and it throws you off towards Akraxius.
oh my god.
I feel like I've seen this before somewhere.
And you take 4 damage.
Oh,
Oof.
Oh my. Oh.
So you are now laying prone to the right of Ronan.
To the right or to the left?
To the right.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay. While that is happening, Akraxius takes a look at you, Ronan,
Mm-hmm.
and he takes out his information disc.
I'm still huddled. I'm not even looking up
I
at
know.
him, so
I'm well aware. He takes that information disc, presses it down on your shield. The energy from your shield is evaporated into his information disc. You are
Whoa.
literally just left with the Tomfas.
what the
Oh.
fuck? Word? He can do
I'm
that?
gonna look straight up at him and just glare in fear. Like I'm scared shitless right now.
Okay? As
Bring
you
up a
look up at
brave
him, he's going to say, "Welcome to the grid." And he sticks his foot out and kicks you in the chest.
-1.
Thank you, my with advantage. So, I need you to roll me 2d6.
Do I get advantage due to
Yes, you do.
Andrew? Okay.
You sure do.
Okay. So I rolled a 7. Advantage means I get to roll them again, or are you doing
Yep.
it differently?
You get to roll one more time.
11.
Okay. You look up at him and you notice this foot is coming, and with your left Tomfa, you swipe his foot away.
Like just
Yep. Like you
Alright.
block it. You just block it with the Tomfa. And he brings his foot back down.
I'm immediately like as I swipe, I'm going to can I can I roll backwards? Like literally, like as a falling motion. It doesn't even have to be a roll. Just like follow my back.
I will allow you to do that if it's all in one motion with the block and letting the momentum of the block roll you backwards.
Yeah, or not roll. I'm falling on my back.
Oh, that. Yeah.
He's asking to turtle out as a free action.
That's fine.
So I do that as I fall to the back. I'm yelling out, and you hear the fear in my voice. Agni.
Who hasn't gone yet?
Agni.
Okay. So then I'm going to throw it to Agni.
So after the drop kick was completed, and as I land and I look and all that's happening, fire is going to burn inside my chest. And
Agni, you would also see at that point. Sorry, as he lies flat on his back, Alex is then thrown prone next to him. Okay. So you have Alex prone and Ronan on his back.
Okay. Without hesitation, I'm going to get my red card, and then I'm just going to utter the word. I think it was like ignite, or like let's get digital ignite.
You can just say ignite if you want to.
Okay.
You slide it through. Just say ignite. That's fine.
All right, I'm going to slide it through. Ignite.
Okay. You have the red and gold shield. Replace your normal shield, and then your fire burns a little bit brighter.
Fuck, I prepared myself for this speech. I've been monologuing in my head. Whew. So as the transformation happens, I promise on my friends that I will be the future to save this world. And then I'm going to run forward as they're all falling. I'm going another leap through the air because I'm an acrobatic today. But I'm going to do the same spear tether combo, but I'm aiming straight between Akraxis's feet. And I want to be right there in front of him. Like I want to be right here. And then I have a follow-up action as a bonus action.
Okay.
If it succeeds.
Roll me 1d6 for each.
Okay. Okay, so for the spear throw, that was a 4.
Okay.
For the tether was a 5.
Okay.
And then what was the other one?
You wanted to land between his feet?
Yeah, so is that successful?
So, let's see here. Yeah, you land between his feet, and he's so focused on what's happening at his feet with Alex and Ronan, you actually catch him off guard.
Good.
So I'm going to give you a free action.
I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to, do the visors open, or do I have to lift off my helmet?
Yeah, the visor could open. I mean, the mouthpiece will still stay there, but
That's
the Bielsa visor will open up and Ninja Storm style. Yep.
I'm gonna open up my visor and with burning hatred in my eyes, I'm gonna look at him. And now, you will be mine. And I'm going to put my hand on the top of his head, and I'm gonna try this for the first time, DM. Curse of the Twilight.
Okay. I need you to roll me 2d6.
Okay. So what you guys would see is Agni is placing his hand on top of Akraxis's, and dark energy is going to start bubbling. It looks almost liquid, and it's beginning to seep above my pauldron and starting to seep down. Starting off. That's just what it looks like in its initial phase. First one's a 5.
Okay.
Second one's a 6.
Okay. It succeeds.
Okay. Oh, shit! What the fuck? 1 second. Okay, thank you, honey. Sorry, Daddy got excited. I'll plug it up. Just play with your tablet with your sister. I'm sorry.
I would never be attacked.
Okay, go read your book, baby. I'll be there in a second, okay?
So here's what you see. Everyone, that Digidrone disappears. All of you see Akraxis pixelate, because for everybody watching at home, he is now living out his own worst fear.
His worst nightmare.
His worst nightmares. And everything is happening. You see all of this. You physically see him change. Ducky, he doesn't die.
I know he doesn't die. I know.
Before you is now a black figure, a hooded black figure with yellow digital inlays all across his body like lightning bolts. His information disc has turned black and yellow. In front of you, you all see this.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, wow.
I love
Okay?
that. I love
Do
that.
you see that? And in response to your assistance, he goes, "Thank you. You finally freed me from that prison. The fear has taken over."
Ooh, shit. Okay.
And as he does that, he's going to reach a hand onto you.
Okay.
I need you to roll me a mental saving throw.
Gotcha.
2d6, sir.
Oh, two.
Sorry.
2.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Total is 10.
Okay. You pass. So basically, he puts his hand on your shoulder. What looks like yellow digital code starts to seep from his hand and puts it on your shoulder. Starts to seep towards your crest.
Yep.
Your crest repels it.
Okay.
Okay? And he puts his hand up and just looks at it like, and then looks at you and brings the information disc up at his face in the ready.
Okay.
Okay? We are at a new turn, so you can throw it to whoever.
Okay.
Before that, Josh, I'm gonna need you to unfunhouse yourself. There we go.
Did you fall? I just heard a loud thud. Okay.
As the darkness from him, or like as that infection tries to spread to me and it repels.
Yep.
Agni is going to ready stance, and he's going to actually. Well, is there a gap between us now, or is there still?
I would say there is like
10 feet.
like middle school dance distance between the two of you.
2 shoulder lengths apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like.
So,
Yep.
so I'm just going to close the visor, and I'm not going to flinch. And the last words that I'm going to say to him is, "My darkness is stronger than yours." And then I'm going to pass this to 0. So real quick, DM, I just remembered this. So whenever you touch me, would that spell
That counted into effect.
Okay, so that okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
Cool.
So you no longer have the purple aura around you,
Dope. Okay.
and neither does Ronan.
All right.
Barbarian.
So
Okay.
I'm passing it to 0.
All right. DM with the invisibility, was 0 able to get behind the Akrashus?
I would say you weren't able to get behind him, but you're up close to where, like, you would be flanking where Agni, Ronan, and Alex are.
Okay.
Off to their right.
All right. I'm still invisible now, correct?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. So he's gonna pull out the darkness key that we got last episode. So he'd be like, "All right, let's put this to test. Darkness blade."
Okay. It changes into the two-headed Cerberus sword, and the key sword, and red eyes down at the hilt with the chain flowing underneath. And then just to remember, it gives you a +1 to all your attack rolls. Okay?
And with that change, He's gonna take a big slashing strike to the Akrash's side since he's focused on Agni.
Okay. Roll me 2d6.
That is a 9, but plus 1, 10.
That hits. Roll me 2d6 for damage.
7.
Okay. So he would be slashing on his left side.
Mhm.
His arm. Where are you slashing?
Just straight side.
Okay. Everybody that is there, Maxwell, you at this point would be caught up with everybody else.
Yay!
You see him clutch his side in surprise. Oh, what? Okay. He is hurt, but still standing. Still clutching the information disc in his right hand. Okay. So Agni and Zero have gone. Who are you passing it to now?
Since you just joined us, go ahead, Maxwell.
Ooh. Let's see here. How far am I from it? I don't believe we know what his name is now. From Dude.
5 feet.
5 feet from Dude. Okay, I want to bop him a good one with the staff.
Okay. Roll me 2d6.
If you guys cannot tell, combat is not my forte. There is going to be a lot of bopping him a good one with the staffs. Ooh, the grand and glorious 4 on 2d6.
Okay. So you bop him on the head,
Yeah.
but it literally does nothing. Like you hit like a giant with a little pokey stick. You just like tapped him a little. Didn't do anything. He looks right at you though, instead of focusing on Agni. He's now
Good.
focused on you.
Good.
So yeah, who you passing it to?
Let's pass it to Alex.
Alex.
We're told to bring you the town.
Okay, so I've been laying there for a few seconds, maybe.
Yeah, I think you would be able to recover. Your recovery would be easy. Yep.
Okay. In one swift movement, I want to kind of roll on my back and then spin myself to where I'm facing him,
Okay.
kind of like a guard stance in martial art. I can't remember what it's called, but
Okay.
and I've got my blades, and in one motion I want to take the blades and hook them around the backs of his ankles,
Mm-hmm.
and then kick up towards
If it doesn't,
his
bring it back
crotch.
in, okay?
Okay. I'll need you to roll me 2 sets of 2d6. So 2 for the roundup, the kick roundup.
7.
Okay. And then so you're able to kick up and be just fine. You're back upright. And then you go to Achilles, swipe him.
8.
That you get there, you get to his ankles. He seems very rooted. But you do cut into the clothing around his ankles. He takes a total of 4 damage from that, but he's still standing.
Damn it.
But yeah, you would tell that he is very rooted into the grid. But your attempt didn't knock him backwards. So,
Damn.
I believe we have Ronan. Did you go? No. So Ronan and bad guys there. Alex.
Agni still hasn't gone this round. That his move was last round.
No, he was I believe he was the first one to go.
No,
Because
he
you
was.
shouted.
I panned it to the bad guys. Bad guys weren't last. Agni was.
Okay. So Ronan and Agni then, and bad
Mhm.
guys. Sorry.
That's
Oh,
all.
Oh yeah, shit.
It happens.
Bad guys.
Okay,
Oh yes.
so
Hit me, baby.
yeah,
bad
Maxwell,
Britney
he
Spears
looks
song.
right at you.
It's
And
actually an alright Britney Spears song.
he is going to throw his information disc at you.
Good.
So
Ah,
you're
good
gonna
one.
roll with advantage. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage.
What am I rolling?
2d6.
Okay.
I think Twitch just crashed.
I got 10.
Wait, what? It crashed? Hey,
No,
hold on,
you're,
guys.
you're good. It's still
it's
up on
still-
my end.
Yeah, it's still going.
Ooh, excuse
Oh
me.
shit. Okay.
What did you roll, Maxwell?
10.
Okay. So the information disc whirls at you. What are you doing to defend yourself?
If I may, I just had the staff kind of like slung forward as I was going to hit him. I like to try and deflect it with a twist.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, it deflects the information disc away, but however, it boomerangs back to him in his right hand.
Oof.
So,
You okay there, Chief?
It's the stream's still going, but Twitch isn't loading. Sorry.
Oh,
you're okay.
yeah, me thinking something like was
No,
like,
there.
what's happening.
As soon as I fucking start bitching about it, sorry. Continue.
No, you're good. So at that point, he's still looking at you with bewilderment, and he's going to pass it over to Agent Ronan.
The barbarian.
I want to, because I'm laying on my back,
Mhm.
I want to immediately take both of my tonfas, and without getting up, I'm going to yell out, "Steel wall!" and slam both my tonfas in the ground. And I just want to surround myself in steel.
Okay.
Using the
Yep.
whatchamacallit.
You
Oh, that's
would
my favorite.
Yep. You would notice that your body is in a more metallic, shinied armor. But it doesn't, like, there's no dome of metal around you. It's literally just like Mighty Morphin Season 2 Metallic Ranger style. It's literally just like an additional Season 3, thank you. An additional, Robin keeps me honest, a layer of protection to give you +1 to defensive rolls. Okay?
But I get +1 or they get -1?
6 of one, half dozen of another.
Uh,
Yes.
Yes.
well, after that, I mean, I don't know what happened there. Since my tonfa's already dug into the ground, I'm literally just going to use them to slide myself away from everything.
Okay, roll me a d6. Okay, you slide away. I'd say you push yourself back about 5 feet.
And I want to still keep my tonfas with me, but
Okay, that's fine. Now you just drag lines through the grid.
yep,
Literally just like scratches on the grid.
just sparking grid.
Yep. I believe that
Yep,
leaves
It's
Agni.
hanging. Yep.
Alright, so this hooded figure, where is this position in accordance to mine?
He would still be in front of you, sir.
Okay. And he said Maxwell hit him with the staff, right?
On the head.
bopped him a
annoyed
good
the shit
one.
out of him.
Okay, so Maxwell's close to me.
Yeah, you have basically Alex is like below you by your feet, trying to hook his legs.
Okay, and Zero, I don't know where he's at because he's still
No, he's still
Invis.
still invisible.
So,
Yep.
with this hooded figure standing in front of me, and since there's really no room for me to raise my weapon, I'm going to look at him. I'm still looking at him, and then after I say, my darkness is stronger than yours, and after he made that fear comment, It's like, the fear has consumed me and all that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, there's one thing left that you should fear, and it's me. And I'm going to rear back and boom!
Are you also going to bop him a good one?
Oh, I'm headbutting the fuck out of him.
Yeah,
roll me
bop him a good one.
2d6, sir.
First one's a lightning bolt. Second one's another lightning bolt.
Yeah, that. Oh god. Okay. That hits. Roll me for damage.
How many damage for a headbutt, sir?
2.
7 total.
Okay. I rolled a 4, so you get him for 11 damage, sir.
I am proud of you, but also don't understand the math.
You double. Well, he double crit on him.
Okay.
And beat his armor class, so he's.
I was like, my shit, dude. I don't know what you did, but do it again to get from like a 4 difference to 11. Shit.
You then notice he becomes a little bit woozy and is a little bit out of it, and he is actually going to have to skip his next turn.
Ooh, boy.
So, and that being said, he is woozy, and you could see him, from what you can tell, starting to breathe a little bit heavier.
Okay. Alright. So who's starting off this round of combat?
Correct. Whoever you want, it's your choice.
I'm starting out this time so I don't fucking get missed out on. You fucking bitches.
I pass it to myself.
Blame that on the DM.
So
yeah.
So Zero's doing fuck all, and not Jackie, goddammit.
Oof, look at him just call you out on a side comment. I love it.
Alex.
I attacked.
Yeah.
And well, I don't know that. I still don't see shit. You're in biz, dog. And Ronan is just fucking like scooting back, right?
Oh no, okay.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
He's showing us.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's the perks to being mobile.
So while he's
On
woozy,
carpet. Yeah.
Okay. So this guy, I just want his size, right? He's a slim thickens, right? He's a slim boy, right? So it's fair to say he's not too heavy, right?
No, so you would know. So looking at him, I apologize. His bulkiness has gone away. He is like normal human being size. Like there's no armor. It's literally just a hooded with a cape draping around the front of his body.
Okay, so since he's smaller than me.
Yes, he would be.
Okay, so this is going to be Tasty Steve. So I am going to throw down my. Actually, I'm going to stab my spear into the ground, blade first, so like the blunt end is sticking up out of the ground, out of the grid, cracking the grid, I guess.
The grid. It would crack the grid. Yep.
Scattered grid.
I am going to close the gap between us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bear hug this man, and I am going to focus, and I'm going to ignite myself.
Okay.
But that's not going to stop there. After I ignite, this could take 2 turns. I don't care. This is the shit that I want to do. So if the DM allows it, of course. I'm going to take a step back from that cockiness for a moment. I'm sorry. I got a little ahead of myself. So I want to ignite, but then I want to pick him up, jump into the air, and throw him down on the blunt end of the spear. Like back first.
Okay. I will need 2 rolls. One for the bear hug and one for the suplex onto the spear.
Lightning bolt for the bear hug.
Okay, bear hug.
And a 4 for the throw.
Okay, so the bear hug works. You squeeze 4 life out of him on just the bear hug.
So would the ignite do anything?
So that it's like a burn.
Okay.
Okay. The toss onto the spear. I need you to roll me 2d6.
The first one's a 2.
Okay.
The next one's a 5.
Okay. So you go to German suplex him onto the base on the spear, right?
Well, essentially, I'm going to jump up into the air and essentially in the air German suplex, kind of like and like arc him over. Like I'm gonna jump and arc him backwards through the air.
Okay. Sure. So you're arcing him through the air, but
Yeah.
still like holding onto him, or
Okay, so originally how I wanted to do this, I guess there was like some confusion.
sorry.
So, no, it's fine. No, I should explain myself more. So after the bear hug, has anybody here watched Naruto?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the fight between Rock Lee and Gaara?
Mm-hmm.
You remember when he hit and Lotus that motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
A hidden lotus. Well, TM. Essentially, what a hidden lotus is, Rock Lee grabs them, jumps up into the air. I'm not doing the upside down shit that he does. I just want to jump up and throw him down. Like
Got
after,
it.
Like after squeezing him, jump up, throw down.
Okay.
Are you Zangiefing him?
I'm Zangiefing him.
As you TM Zangief him, as you bear hug him, his cloak starts to burn a
Okay.
little bit. So you kind of lose grip of him as you release him.
That's fair.
He doesn't hit the spear, but he lands next to it. He does take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And he, as all of you can see, he is very badly injured.
So
Like he is still on the ground.
as he falls to the ground, I'm going to like step. I'm going to crouch down, and I'm going to like get really close. So where's that fear now? And then I'm going. I know I can't. I don't know. I'm pretty much used up all my actions, but I will place my hand on top of him and then pass it to 0 again.
All right.
Before you do, roll me a d6.
Can do, sir.
No, sorry,
Oh.
0.
Oh. Luckily, I didn't roll for you.
Okay, you're still invisible.
All right. So Zero sees that he's pinned down. So
Oh yeah, Agni has him pinned down to the ground.
So Zero is going to, okay, say that he's like this, like prone on the ground.
Yep.
Zero is gonna stand like right here,
Okay.
right where his head is.
Okay.
He's gonna take the blade. He's gonna point it right next to his head. He's gonna reappear. He's gonna become out of visible and go 4.
Okay, I need you to roll me 2d6 plus 1, sir.
That is a total of 6
Oh, fuck.
with the +1.
You swing,
Swing
and
and miss.
there's some sort of energy field surrounding his head, not allowing your key sword to make contact with his head. Like you're literally in swing, and you would like if golfing terms, you would divot, and your club would stick. Yes, sir.
You are desynchronized as fuck on my end.
Really?
Your mouth.
Yeah, hard.
Say tomato.
Tomato.
There you go. You're good now.
You're good.
Now you're back.
Tomato is the safe word.
Country internet, gotta love it. Okay.
All right.
Do I really?
So let me re-say. So in terms of golf, you're in mid-swing. Your club sticks into the ground like it was a divot, but it doesn't stick into the ground. It literally stops at his head, as if his head is propelling the key sword away from it.
So it's just,
Yep.
looks like he needs to be saved. Fine. I don't like this. Where did the agent go?
He's scooting
Literally,
himself back.
he's like crab walking behind you.
I'm scooting.
Sergio,
Yes.
help.
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I cannot I have still some ramen in my pocket. I am devouring.
I can't do that, Dave. There's still rum in my pocket.
But it seems like this area is important to Maxwell, and this glitch.
I'm gonna immediately look at Maxwell and go, "Why is it important to you?"
I'm gonna immediately look at Ronan and be like, I don't know.
I meant.
You're good. You're good.
We're just giving you some crap.
Yeah.
If we didn't grief, we wouldn't be friends.
Yeah.
So I hear him say, "Oh, he thinks it's important to me."
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stop scooting. I'm gonna look like, I guess I'm technically looking through my legs since I'm still on my back scooting. And I'm going to look and go, important? No, just terrifying.
So, Zero, who are you throwing it to?
Agent.
Okay. Agent.
Alright, so I have stopped shuffling backwards. And I'm going to stand up, and can I analyze?
Yeah, you sure can.
Okay. 1 or 2?
Let's go 1.
Alright.
You would analyze that based on what he looks like, you would feel like you're seeing and having deja vu.
What do you mean? Out of game?
Like deja vu that you have seen something similar to this exact moment, as if, actually, you know what? You have a flashback to when your last mission, you see your partner pinned down to the ground against some virus as you are leaving onto your codex and leave the door shuts.
As the door shuts?
Mm-hmm. And you snap back out of the vision.
Do I snap back? I'm immediately going to realize this vision, and I am going to, instead of move forward or do anything, I'm going to, who's all around, I guess, the body?
So you have Agni pressing down his hand on his chest. You have Zero at his head. Alex would be right around there as well, and Maxwell is, I think you all are about just circling him, like hovering above him.
Rules.
Yeah, and you're the one that's about 5 feet behind everybody else.
Right. Does Agni just have one hand on him, and what's in the other hand?
One.
One hand, nothing.
What's in the other hand?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing?
It's just,
Because my spear is still smashed into the grid.
yep.
Okay. I am going to, because of all this, I'm just going to do this for the audience. You all don't see this, but there are tears streaming down my face, and I'm going to toss both of my tonfas as hard as I can and yell, "Agni, Zero, catch!" I'm going to toss both of them at one of each of you.
Okay.
Like, not in malicious, just to
Yeah.
toss them to you. And then I'm going to run as fast as I can and try to jump on top of the body.
Okay. I need you to roll 2d6, 1 for each toss, and then 1 for the run and jump.
So singles and then double.
Yep.
5,
Yep.
4.
Okay, so they each catch. That's an easy throw and catch. And now for the roll 2d6.
8.
Okay. So you run and jump and you land. Where are you jumping on him?
Okay, slide, because his hand's
Okay.
on him. I'm basically trying to either replace him with me or protect him for a moment.
Okay. So you're
Okay,
gonna knock
so-
me off.
No, you're so
Oh,
what
no.
you're doing is you're baseball sliding towards his feet, and you were trying to push him out of the way.
Yep. Basically, I'm
Okay.
trying not to harm you guys. I want to distract you, so you remove your hand or something,
Okay.
so I
Okay.
can grab him and either hold on to him or push him out from you guys.
Okay,
so do
Ronan,
we-
can you roll me 2 more d6?
Do we need a
Yep.
roll to catch the Tonfa?
No, you're good. You're easy toss and catch.
Yeah, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't tossing them maliciously, and they're
Yeah.
not bladed except for one edge.
But
Okay.
they were easy catches.
6 and a 3.
Okay. So as you baseball slide into him, it's enough momentum that you see Agni's hand on top of him. Basically, if it was on his sternum, it would motion and the enough would be down to where his belly button is.
Yeah.
But under his hand, you would see the yellow digital overlays pixelate away. You now see in front of you a black hood. Zero, I need you to roll me a d6. A black hooded cloak
Can I rip the cloak off?
that Zero immediately recognizes.
Okay.
And you see a human face come from underneath the hood.
Okay. So since my hand is still like on the belly button area, the navel area,
Mhm.
are we still in combat or are we out of combat?
We are out of combat.
Okay.
Oh,
So
good.
so with ease, I'm going to lift this cloaked figure up, still ignited, and then I'm going to rip the hood off.
Okay. At that point, Ronan, would you be sitting up? What would you be
Barbarian.
doing?
Trying to get as close to this figure as I can.
Yeah, because
Okay.
so how I'm imagining it, you can correct me if I'm wrong. So
Yeah.
here's the bad guy. Here's me. So hand on chest. I'm still on over him, but I'm like down here. So that would yeah. So you slide him up. My hand goes down here. So that means you're like right back there, correct?
Yeah, I'm like right next to you.
Okay, so I'm still right. Well, I'm still standing here, but now
Yeah.
the figure's up here.
Yeah,
Yep.
you and Zero didn't move. You guys just caught, and your hand moved slightly.
Yep.
Gotcha. Cool. All right, continue. Sorry, I had to make sure that.
So you remove the hood. He like wakes up. He's very groggy, and he sits up. Ronan, you would recognize the man's
Barbarian.
face as Jaren, as if you had been just with him on that day. He has not aged. He is literally the same age as when you were on that first mission. And he goes, what happened?
Immediately, I'm going to open my visor. I'm going to bring him closer. Where's your fear now? Well,
I'm going
not,
to-
I'm not doing that, but it's where's your fear now?
I'm gonna jump and just pull him away from you and hug him.
Okay, so you snatch him out of my hands. And
Yeah, I'm full on snatching him out of your hand.
What? What?
What's the meaning of this, Ronan? He was attacking us.
Ro?
It wasn't him.
Ro?
Do you know
Wait.
this man?
Ro?
I'm going to push him behind me. Jaren. There we go.
Jaren?
I'm going to
Jared.
push Jaren behind me and go, yes. And then I'm going to look Agni in the face and go, please, let me deal with this.
I'm going to stand straight. Power down.
Okay. Wow.
Fine. Since you know this man, my emotions clouded my judgment. I'm sorry. You can deal with this. I am going to recuse myself from this moment.
It is
or
fine.
else I will say or do something that I regret.
I'm going to nod and turn around and basically like I'm not trying to like dismiss you. I'm literally just going fine, and then I'm going to turn back around.
And then I'm going to where Zero was. So he was standing right beside, in front of me.
So,
In front of me.
he would have been, in front of you where his head was.
Yeah.
So, literally, you would have Ronan, Jaren, Zero.
Okay.
So, Zero is behind Ronan and Jaren.
Yeah, now Zero's by Jared.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, I will step away, like where I will step towards the console and brood.
Okay. So we have Ronan, Zero, and Jaren, and then we have Agni, Alex, and Maxwell.
Just to confirm, the drone is dead, right?
Yeah, it's gone.
Correct.
It disappeared.
Okay.
It was gone when he changed.
As soon as he kind of like makes the motion that he's no longer a foe, I'm going to drop to a knee and start the prey.
Okay. Alex?
I've gotten up at this point and am just kind of standing with everybody else.
Okay. I'm going to throw it real quick to Ronan, Zero, and Jaren.
The barbarian.
Zero, you would notice so you're standing behind them. It is an identical black hooded robe to the one you are wearing.
So, out of game, it's not my organization's cloak. It's the one that my team's searching for and fighting, correct?
No, it would be your organization's cloak.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. So, since I'm behind him, what number do I see on his neck?
You would see the number 5.
Woo!
Okay, number 5. Because not anyone else's character knowledge, but for Zero's backstory, he never said anyone's name because he wanted to be by himself. He wanted to be alone. So he just called them by their numbers. He didn't want to get personal with them. So he sees that he's going to power down 5.
Let me hear it.
Ching ching.
Gosh dang it.
He doesn't recognize when you call him 5. He does not respond to the number. But you do hear him say, "Ro, how are you? What happened?"
I don't know. I haven't seen you in... And I'm just gonna, like, my head falls. I'm still more.
The last time I saw you was you were on a... I was hunting a virus and you were on a data... reconnaissance mission. And then something happened, the virus...
The mission's always been more important.
The virus knocked me out and this guy in this cloak showed up. And that's the last thing I remember.
And I'm literally, like I said, I'm power down. And I'm going to power down but become larger. And then my head's still going to be down, and I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and go, I don't know. It's been a long time, and the mission's always been more important.
Yeah, I know. I have so much to explain. Bring me to them. I need to explain.
To who?
He's gonna gesture off to the 3 that are huddled, and then he's gonna motion behind to Zero. It's together. It's.
I'm gonna look over him and be like, Zero, will you help me? Maxwell. Help, please.
Okay, so you all get over there to help him. You all are huddled together, and he goes, "I apologize. I was hunting this virus what seems like yesterday, but looking at Ronan's code armor, it's been a while. I'm in the real world. I was the co-system administrator for a new startup tech company. Oh, Rizzuto is gonna be so pissed. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta report back to Rizzuto.
Stop. Seriously, just stop. They wrote you off years ago. You're here. Now, focus and tell us everything you can remember. We need more data.
So as soon as Ronan says remember, Zero's gonna be like, I may be able to help with that. If you let me try this.
Uh-huh.
So Zero's gonna go up to what he knows as 5 and go, I'm gonna try something to see if it can help you remember.
Okay.
Can you just turn around and show me the base of your neck?
Yeah, I guess.
So as he does that and he sees the number, he's gonna take out blade and he's gonna point it at his neck and just say unlock.
You don't see anything on his neck.
I thought you just said a couple minutes ago I saw the number 5 on the base of his neck.
On the cloak. I thought you meant on the cloak.
Oh, well, okay, same thing. He's going to point at...
Sure. The number on the... So, for you, for your knowledge, he may have number 5's cloak. He is not number 5. Okay?
Okay.
Understandable.
At that point, I need all of you to roll me a d6.
Great.
A 5.
5, 3,
Ooh, she's
6. Ducky?
Ducky got a 1 because of the thing in his nose.
Everybody,
virus.
Because he's brooding.
everybody but Agni notices above them a shadow. You all, are all of you looking up at this point?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull Jaren close to me and look up.
Sans Agni, he's still like...
Okay. As all of you look up, you see the familiar purple haze with the red piercing eyes. Well,
I'm
looks
going
like
to. I'm going
bested
to.
him.
Would I realize Agni's not paying attention?
Well, at this point, when
Oh yeah,
Okay, Agni,
I rolled
look
a
up.
6.
Yeah, Agni, look up.
And then I'm going to go from thinking about the events that just transpired to immediately like, huh!
Well. Congratulations. Looks like you've rescued an old friend. But I'm not done with him yet.
Yes,
And there's
you
a
are.
flash of light, and he is gone out of your hand, Ronan.
JJ
I'm going
Oppenheimer.
to fall to my knees.
Okay. Alex, are you still morphed at this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Your cell phone starts ringing.
Oh god.
What the hell? I'm getting a call right now?
Do 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 do.
On your phone, it says Judy.
Oh my god, Judy. Boop. Judy.
Yo, girl, where you at, girl?
Girl. I am at the hairdresser's. Charlene, you know my hairdresser, right?
Yeah. No, I had to call you because we were working on that case. I got a huge. I don't know if this is relevant or not, but it's about that ZS case we were working on. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Listen, this is a key piece of information I need you to know. Okay.
All right.
That guy just bought a cheerleading simulator. I don't know if that means anything to you, but the man just bought a cheerleading simulator.
Oddly enough, that doesn't surprise me.
Wait, you said you had the hairdresser. They don't sound like Shaniqua in the back. Where you at, girl?
I told you I am with Charlene.
Oh, Charlene. Oh, that's the difference. You must be the only one there then, because she's usually busy on a Saturday.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I just walked in and it was like, hello. Can you fit me in? Oh, you can? Oh, okay.
Maxwell is just looking at this conversation, just completely lost.
Same. Zero's like looking at her, looking up at the sky, looking at her, looking up at the sky.
Listen, that's all. You wanted to be updated on the case, a cheerleading simulator. That's all I know. I'm sorry. That's all I got.
Girl, that is just fine, alright? I mean, you are doing everything you can. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, I gotta go. I'm in line at the donut shop. I got bummed into getting it for the office today. I gotta go.
Oh my god, okay, girl. Get some Krollas for the chief, because you know he gets really like.
I know.
You know.
He's having a bad week. You're not here. Okay, you've been gone like a week. Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
I don't know where he is.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, he started going through my emails and stuff.
Listen, he's in a tiff. It's a 3-day. I was told to get at least 4 for him today. Okay. Listen, I gotta go. I'm up to the register. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye, girl, bye.
Okay, bye. You hang up, and Cuman goes, ma'am, not to seem impertinent, but, how are you talking to people outside this realm? Ma'am?
I put it in my crotch pocket.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, so we have them. Ronan's on his knees crying, and that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oof.
Dang.
Very nice, very nice. Welcome to Relic Roundtable, everybody. Questions, comments, concerns. Talk to me. What's going on?
So what the fuck happened whenever I tried doing that thing?
So what was going to happen? That fear, the darkness was going to come out regardless.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
However, you doing that right away, one, I did not account for doing it that early, obviously. But basically, what happened is when you did that, it cut his HP in half, and it revealed his true Akraxis form.
Oh shit, dope.
Yeah.
So did they have? So the mark's not on him then.
What's that?
Is the mark on him though? Because technically he went through the trials, or did he not?
You mean for like the thing,
you know, the app,
oh.
the other thing.
He definitely had the marks on him.
Okay, so nobody saw that though.
No.
Woo! Okay, so that insider information that will pay off.
Okay.
Bigums later. Woo! I love that.
At this current moment, you know that he is somehow good, but turned evil. Don't know how.
Okay.
And now Master took him back.
That's fair. I just wanted to make sure because like that wasn't. I grant everything was happening at once, but it wasn't covered if he had the mark or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I don't know if you would have noticed that he had the mark, but
probably not.
I would say he would have it. Okay. It's just a matter of where is it and how.
It's always it's going to be like the fading tribal thing.
Yep.
So it's always going to be, and this is for Berserk fans out there, it's going to be located right here. So whenever it activates, or whenever that other stuff can happen later on, that's whenever it's going to light up.
Okay.
And I will say this for anybody watching right now: if you're curious about what this ability is, donate $50 and I'll reveal the entirety of the power. $50, done deal.
Wow.
So get Hunter on that, Kyle.
Yeah. Speaking of Kyle, I kind of threw you for a loop tonight. Are you okay?
Why does he have 5? Why is he not 5?
Why? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So, what were I'm not the DM, but what was your reaction though? Because like, I was looking at you, but there wasn't like any like aggressive emotion in there. It was very subtle, but like whenever I heard Ryan say, "Oh, the cloak," I'm like,
Yeah. What was your reaction? Yeah.
It was either going to be one of two things. If it was the enemy organization, then Zero was going to go berserk. But since he was the ally friend that he thought, and he saw number 5, that's when he was going to be like, "Why are you here? Where have you been? Yada, yada, yada." But now he knows that it's not 5. He has 5's cloak, and he's... what the fuck?
Yeah, and then when you opened up the lock on his neck, you didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least I know Zero can do that now. But he's not 5.
No, not 5 at all. Alex, you got to talk to Judy.
Judy.
I fucking love
Hell
Judy.
yeah.
I love Judy.
Do you have any questions for me?
What is the significance of the
Judy sounds like a very
cheerleading
powerful,
simulator?
Judy sounds like a very powerful Brooklyn black woman.
I like it. That's
I do.
canon now.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually got to go to work, guys.
All
all
right.
right. Good night, Kyle.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you,
Love
buddy.
you guys.
No, it's actually interesting that because when we established this realm, we established that we would go off of TM Digimon time rules. How in the digital world
Time
it
is
would
so
seem like
slow.
forever,
Yeah.
but in the real world it would be a second. And yet, with you, Alex, you're able to communicate as if nothing happened.
Mm. Yeah, I forgot about that. Like,
Yeah.
the time.
That the fact that you were able to call out and receive a call in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Very, very odd.
That's really odd. So,
That's-
yeah.
So, I just want to make a comment about Alex tonight. Honestly, God, I had to compose myself during that scuttling scene. That was the. I was trying so hard not to fucking lose my shit at that, but man, Ryan, tonight you were on some shit with like this with the comedy. Holy fuck!
That's who I am. I
Oh my
can't help
God.
that. That's exactly who I am.
It was wonderful, dude.
But Maxwell, do you have any questions for me tonight?
Nope.
Okay.
I am
Josh.
100% okay with everything that happened.
I love that. Josh.
What?
Ronan the Barbarian.
The barbarian.
Do
Barbarian.
you have any
No,
questions
like-
for me tonight?
Straight up freaking killed me. Of
Roller
course, not
coaster.
killed me, but
Roller coaster for you tonight, sir.
dude, why?
This is payback for all the shit you put me through for 2 seasons.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Let me dangle a memory and take it away from you. It's the Josh playbook right there.
You dangled a key part of me and took it away. We'll see. Well, that's all I gotta say is we'll see, because you have now crushed him. So you guys may see a different Ronan for a bit.
Yep. I will tell you this. Jaren may be gone, but I guarantee there's not all of his possessions left him. I will tell you that.
Oh,
What?
Oh yeah. We'll have to find out next week.
oh wow. You-
Well, and I was trying to. I couldn't help but laugh, but I was trying to stop him from saying too much about ZS. So.
Meanwhile, Alex is just standing there like,
Yeah, this is going to be a fun next episode next week.
Mhm.
But,
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
because of the interaction between Agni and myself. By the way, Agni, Trevor, thank you for walking away, because at that point, I was really afraid of what was going to happen.
Oh, well, the thing is, it's like the reason why, and I want to just clarify for everybody here at the table so there's no confusion about the character archetype that Agni is. So, the first things first is that since his kingdom was attacked, he already has immediate hostility towards these figures. Like, he's not giving them any quarter. There's no parlay. There's no, like, banter. He's like, no, you attacked my people. I'm going to fucking kill you.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, that's why, like, when Zero's like, oh, the big man's running in again, like, it didn't, like, annoy me or anything. I was like, you know what? But I want to explain that. Like, it really caught me like that, that a lot of times whenever I'm developing a character, like, over, like, episodes and over the season, sometimes, like, it can get lost in translation as to what type of character I really want this person to be. And, that's why, like, he just went full, like, gung-ho. And, truthfully, I'm loving this archetype growing, so it's not like the same. It's not like Jason, who was again. I'm going to compare him to like Jason and Zakar. Jason was hot-headed, ready to fight. He was always like we wouldn't have stopped right there. He would have kept fighting. Zakar would have been 50-50 about it, but with Agni, I want to have like that that actual model leader. Not
well. It seems like he has that respect to him.
Yeah.
Like that royal respect. Like, hey, I understand you got at least a little bit of my respect. So here, take this.
Yeah. So
it's dangerous to go alone.
But I mean, that's wanted to just throw that out there and fucking honest to God, I thought that whenever you were showing that picture, I thought that was Mathael from Diablo, and I was like, huh, okay, I'm fucking with it. I liked it though. I really liked the look of that. Like that was just so fucking dope. It was really fucking sick. Tonight's episode was really fun though. Like all in all, like I had tons.
Oh yeah, I had a blast tonight. It just shook me a little bit. I'm excited for the next few episodes just to see how relationships grow, like between everybody. Like this one seems it's more comical to an extent so far, but it has a lot of the same, if not a little bit more, character growth between the characters, rather than just the characters alone growing. So, dude, Ryan, I gotta bow down to you. You've done a fantastic job so far.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. It's definitely a labor of love, and I can definitely Josh, I give you kudos for doing 2 seasons of this because I've been in my office, and Josh can attest to this. I've been in my office for probably about 4 hours today, just planning on stuff today. To some of it, which we'll have to resolve next episode, which is completely fine. But yeah, I'm excited. Any other? Actually, I do. Andrew, how are you with the throwbacks tonight? There were 2 of them your way, buddy.
I appreciated them, but I must ask a question. Do you have that picture of the bad guy? You showed it on your iPad.
Yes, I do. I can get that.
Let me see that picture one more time.
Yeah. Let me get that.
While he's getting that, hey Maxwell. So I have a question for you. Are you playing your character like he never had a real life, or was he just so?
Okay. This figure right here, Josh, You'll know what I'm talking about. You know how Jake, Nick, and other Josh, they always do the finger circle below the waist?
Yes.
I immediately saw that one. Was like, shit, he got me, and I can't even say anything. I'm in character right now. Fuck him. God damn it, that's so hard.
So Maxwell. So are you playing your character like so deep that he never had a real life outside of the game? Or because some of the stuff would be common like in-world knowledge. That's why I'm asking.
Andre doesn't believe that what he's doing right now is real.
Okay.
He believes he's still in a game. He is like 130% committed to role-playing Maxwell Ingle.
That is awesome.
So
okay.
I do have a question for everybody else. I'm sorry, if you had something else.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
So, who all here? Because I know I haven't talked to a couple people about this power, but in character, I was surprised no one asked about that in character afterwards, like at any point. However, well, because it was like a Ghost Rider fucking scenario. Like I was like, I feel their pain. Like motherfucker, what? But that I will give a little bit of bait. I'll dangle some bait right here for you guys about this ability. Just a little Spriggan. That ability is going to be a woozy of a thing later on in the campaign.
Well, see, it sucks. It kind of took me out of it because not that, but my phone was starting to die. That's why it was So I missed some of it. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch. But so I missed some of it. I know exactly like what happens and stuff, like what was explained, but I wasn't able to react and anything. And then Rowan in character, like he would have saw it, but I'm so shocked about everything else that trust me, he'll probably end up asking about it. But
shit such as what you have described would not be uncommon where Maxwell is from.
I've kind of figured as much, but
now Alex, I want to see Alex's response to all.
Yeah.
Alex is, I'm a detective in the real world, don't play games, and then all of a sudden gets thrown into this fantastical, mystical, shit-melting, people changing forms. And...
I cannot wait until we get to the next episode where Maxwell gets to be like, Alex, you were not at a hairdresser's. Why would you speak falsehoods to your friends?
Yeah. You're a super paladin, basically, so lies are even bad to you.
And everybody
Don't worry, you're safe though, because you were pardoned by the king.
And everybody has these cool like abilities, and that's why Alex is like tumbling and doing all these weird things.
I love the
to compensate for her lack of magic.
Stop falling out of the chair, Josh.
That was just the first time.
Made my whole life.
It's dark in here, and I'm
with the people that are still here, and we can get Kyle's opinion later. Do you actually want to, in session, go through? I mean, have Maxwell explain the Pantheon to you, or is that something that we wanted to table as a?
No, dude, I can't wait to hear it in
okay.
Game.
Hopefully, y'all Power Rangers nerds get a kick out of it because each one of the deities has or a lot of the deities have a shape based off of like Power Rangers bad guys.
Oh, trust me, Decca's gonna have a whole PowerPoint presentation to put behind you as you do this. So I'll have visuals while you do this.
Oh my god. Okie dokie.
But if nobody else has any other questions or comments, that's all I got for tonight, guys.
Let me
Episode 4 Malware issue. Gonna cut as a close. I guess for me, thanks for watching, everybody. It truly is a lot of fun. And thank you to you guys for being awesome and continuing on through this journey with me. So
absolutely.
Thanks, everybody.
All right,
have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Have a safe night.